I noticed, and again, this is another predicate nominative construction, which falls into the same one of the same two categories that Wallace put out, where it says it talks about Christ being, the firstborn of all creation, and then I'm sorry, it talks about him being who is the firstborn. I think it says
Yes.
The image of the invisible God, firstborn of all creation. It goes on then to talk about through him all things were created, what's in heavens and on earth and all this stuff. And then it says he is the beginning, or who is the beginning, technically is what it says. And if you look at my notes there on the screen, you'll see that this is another predicate nominative construction. So who there is the subject, estin is the verb, the stative verb, and then arche is the predicate nominative. You have that translated in your translation, Anthony, as who is, or he is the beginning, I believe.
Yes.
Okay, but then in Revelation chapter 3:14, we have Jesus refers to himself as the beginning of the creation of God, and in that statement, you have the ruler of the creation of God. Okay. And it used the same term, arche, in both of those passages. I'm wondering why you translate it differently in those two statements. And I also wanted, before you answer, I wanted to point out the word arche is feminine in gender, and it is defined by the lexicons as a beginning or a rulership. Both of those terms obviously mean first, either in sequence, first in time, or first in priority.
Yes.
But in both cases, arche is a feminine, and it's an abstract noun, which, as you know, in Greek, typically abstract things tend to be in the feminine gender. So it should be, if you're going to translate it, I mean, you can translate it either as beginning or you can translate it as rulership, but you can't translate it, or you shouldn't translate it, I should say, as a concrete noun that is a ruler. There's a masculine term for that, which is archon. Masculine it's masculine. It's a concrete. It's a ruler, a lord, or a prince. You translate it that way in Revelation 1:5. It's the masculine term, archon. But you translate it. You translate the feminine, which is abstract, as ruler.
Yes.
In Revelation 3:14. I would like to know why that's the case.
Well, yes, and I would have to search that, all the translations, see what they do. Right. But I'm starting with a basic premise that when you've got the accounts of the beginning, the origin in Matthew, the origin of the Son of God, you really don't need to be thinking about two origins.
I think you're stating something that the scriptures don't say.
Okay,
it doesn't say the origin of the Son of God. It says the origin of Jesus, the Son of Man, the Son of Abraham, the Son of David.
No, it's the Son of God.
Well, we know that it's the Son of God.
The Son of God, pointing to Matthew 1, the genesis of the Son of God, Jesus, whoever you like.
That's not what Matthew says.
He doesn't say Genesis?
No, it does use the word Genesis, but it uses the word Genesis in reference to the Son of Abraham and the Son of David. It doesn't use it in reference to the Son of God. I think
isn't Jesus the Son of God? It does use the word Genesis in relation.
You're conflating two things.
No, I read it there in Matthew 1. It's the Genesis of Jesus, not just of Abraham.
It doesn't say the Genesis. It doesn't use the word Genesis with relation in that passage with relation to the term Son of God. It only uses it in relation to the Son of David, the Son of Abraham, and the Son of David.
And then in 1:20, it says that what is begotten by the Father is the Son of God. Jesus.
What is begotten by the Father is the Son of God. I'll agree with you there.
Yes.
No question about it.
That brought him into existence, but you're telling me he's already in existence. That doesn't work.
What I'm telling you is you're using the word Genesis, which does appear in Matthew.
Yes.
But it only appears in relation to what is referred to as the Son of Abraham, the Son of David, which is his humanity. It's the human Christ, which we both agree is fully human, absolutely human, had no divine qualities whatsoever because of this transformation. Maybe sometime we can have a discussion on what's called the incarnation.
Yes.
This transformation. That would be an interesting discussion.